Hello, everyone. All two of you at the moment. Three, excellent. People coming in. All right. I don't know if you guys know this, but Real World Police just released another video, which is not the purpose of this live stream. I was going to do this before that video was released, but I figure, hey, we might as well check out some of the highlights while we're here. Now, I'll wait for some people to come in. I have to find a couple things anyway. But you guys just talk amongst yourselves. Yeah, there's some good parts of that video. He really does like to call people names, doesn't he? Hello. How's it going, Another Sullivan? Well, if Facebook would load, that would be great. But it's not. That's fine. Whatever. How's it going? How's it going? Yeah, Truth Serum's Taliban. Oh man, yeah, no, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. Repo Man, I'm so sorry. Hey, if there's a better time for all of you for my streams, this one I do at my time because I'm Pacific Coast, so I know the people that live in Florida, that's going to be around the time they're getting off of work. So if there's a better time for me to stream, I can try. I can't promise anything, but I can try to sort of accommodate you guys. How's it going, folks? We're just waiting around. Almost ready. Oh man, my thumbnail for this stream is garbage. That's alright. Thumbnail for the last stream is garbage too. I should really fix that. How are all of you? Where is... Alright, no. If this starts playing, please don't start playing. I don't know what my internet is doing right now, but it's making me unhappy. Things are good. Things are fine. Things are good. I'm trying to... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Might as well pin that. All right. So, oh, don't start. All right. I'm almost ready to start this. You recorded the DA. Where are my comments? Here we go. Okay. So the purpose of this stream was because Metro State, their YouTube channel, reached out to me. Apparently Metro State watches my content. So if there's anything you'd like to say to them, do so now. Politely. Be friendly. We're friendly, nice people here. I'll give you guys a second to type out your hellos to Metro State. Or not. You guys do what you want. Well, Repo Man, it was not friendly, but I appreciate it. All right, everyone's saying hello. So here's here's what they said about this is the last stream where I interviewed Carlos. Now, there is some concern about Carlos not being an employee. He did send me pictures of what appears to be him, and I have no comparison because I've never met Carlos. Pictures of him, allegedly, working for Metro State. So, I personally have no reason to believe that he's not telling the truth. Is it possible? Sure. Do I think that he would have gone through the trouble of sending me pictures and videos that haven't been seen before? No. Not if he was lying. So I think he might be the real deal. Metro State says, no, he's not the real deal. But keep in mind, he only worked for them a few times. So, you know, do I think it's likely they just don't remember him? Sure. Yes, their HR department did call me a liar. So we're going to talk about that, and I'm going to bloop. We're going to put that right there. Ugh. And let me read that to you. So that's the Metro State YouTube channel. That's the actual Metro State channel, one that we've talked about before. We've gone here before. This is their thing. This is the real deal. All right. So I can only assume that this is the. I think it's linked to on their. Well, if I could do this correctly, Metro. No, that's not what I want. There we go. Keyboard's a little off. All right, so let me see if they actually have this linked in action. No. Gallery? I remember seeing it somewhere. Well, that's obviously not it. Well, yeah. All right. So if we go to their YouTube, on their website, this is the Metro State YouTube channel. All right. So their legit YouTube channel reached out to me and said it would truly be nice that before you post any videos. I'm sorry. What voice do we want to give this guy? Do we think that's the good voice, or do you want something a little more ridiculous? How do we feel? They're going to be watching this, so I don't want to go too crazy. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I have no idea what this guy sounds like. I'll let the chat catch up. How's it going, Hard Steve? Didn't realize some of you responded. Police voice? Girly voice. It's got to be a yeller. I like. Let's just say sergeant. Look, now, to anyone from Metro State watching this, I'm not trying to say you brought it on yourself, but I'm just saying. All right. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I am trying to be entertaining. So, sergeant. I am a sergeant, though, so I guess it's fitting. All right. I'll do a yelling voice because that seems appropriate. Jeremy's angry voice. Let's listen to his angry voice for a second. Oh, where is it? I gotta get in that. Is it? Here we go. All right, language advisory, people. This video will not be monetized. A lot of inappropriate words here. So earmuffs, if you're sensitive to that sort of thing.
Nah, he ain't about that life. He's with that bullshit, but he ain't about that life.
Fuckboy?
Yeah.
That's real nice.
Yeah, I know.
Real professional.
The way you almost hit me, fuckboy,
Yeah,
is the way it's professional, bitch ass.
You're not a cop.
You wanna fight?
You're violating the fucking rule too.
How's that?
Don't even act like you're fucking stopping me.
I didn't pull you over. Did I make a traffic stop on you, fuckboy?
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Fuckboy.
You're lucky I don't get out beat. Come on, let's go, bitch.
My
Get out
God.
the fucking car. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Fuckboy.
This man would be the worst police officer ever. Well, maybe not ever. I mean, there were some bad officers out there historically. There was one that was a serial killer, I believe. But as far as I know, only one. Could be wrong about that. All right. Kind of nasally, a little higher pitched than I'm used to, and loud. How's that? That sounds... We're going to go with that. That's about probably the best I can do. So, all right. It would be truly nice that before you post any videos, you confirm that person actually works for us. Because you just posted a video of somebody speaking about your company and our boss and never ever worked for us. Sergeant. Sorry. But it's about your likes, not the truth, and we understand that. You should call our office and schedule an interview with the owner. Sergeant. I have the coronavirus. I probably do. I live in Washington State. That's where it's happening, man. All right. Oh, goodness. What just happened? Oh, no. Oh, that's my face right there. Sorry. Worst DeWitt impersonation ever. Have you seen many DeWitt impersonations, though? I mean, I might be the best impersonation. I don't know anyone else who's impersonating them. But I'm not going to put too much work into it. All right, so let's break this down. He's calling Carlos a liar, saying, no, Carlos never worked for us, and you never verified it, and you should just call our office and schedule an interview with the owner. The owner being our boy, Jeremy DeWitt. Yes. Oh, how's it going, Nasty Nathaniel? Appreciate you. So I told him, like, I've tried to make contact with your office. Nobody responded. I would be more than happy to schedule that interview, though. They go, sir, you are not telling the truth. We have a very up-to-date call system. This is important. And we receive every call and or respond to every call that comes in. Now, I remember a bunch of you in a different stream being like, yeah, we've tried to call in and it just goes to voicemail and nothing happens. So maybe you guys just weren't leaving voicemails. I don't know. But I digress. We have never received any call from you or from your staff. I don't have staff, folks. I'm not. People make this mistake of thinking that I'm like an established, legitimate thing. I'm not. I'm just some guy in a... This is a closet that I'm in right now, folks, with a green screen. That's essentially it. All right? There's very little going on here. I just pretend that it's a lot fancier than it is with some pretty terrible video effects, right? It's real simple stuff. There's nothing terribly complicated about what I do. But I digress. All right. Staff. I love this. I love that I have a staff now. Although, I do have Discord. I'll link that later. No, I'll link it right now. Why not? And a lot of you guys have been helping me doing some research for my various projects. So it's kind of like I have a group of volunteers. If you want to be part of that, here, why not? Why not? Let's drop that link. Let's drop that link right there. If you want to be part of my little shenanigans. Yeah, you're my staff. Oh, you guys, I can't pay you, though. So don't be asking for money. I can't give it to you. All right. Sorry. I get distracted. We have never received any call from you or from your staff asking for any kind of interview or info about past contractors. That is correct. I've never called them. I've been the HR secretary for over 6 years, and I personally handle all calls, and never once have we spoke. But again, it's for your viewers, not the truth. Well, we work real cheap, yeah. So, no, I've never called them. I have never called them. I think we're going to change that today, though. And I said, I sent an email through the Metro State website. Would you like to schedule an interview? And I did. I went to their website, which is here. I went, message us. And I sent a message, and it sent them an email, and they never responded. That's fine. And I went, oh, okay, so they're just not monitoring anything. Which makes sense because they have a lot of other stuff on their plate. So I decide I'm going to let things die down a little, and then I'll recontact them later. But now this guy's saying I never contacted them. But, okay. So, where was I? All right, so he goes, please contact our office Monday through Friday. Well, it's Tuesday today. We will always be happy to verify those you so-call have for what? We will always be happy to verify those you so-call have for interviews and or they past contract with us. I think he might have had a stroke halfway through that, and he stopped responding after. He stopped saying anything. So this man might be dead. He might have had a stroke in the middle of that. Best wishes for your health, sir and or madam. Uh, what is that comment? I said I would be sure. I'll be sure to do that. Thank you very much for reaching out to me. Because I'm not against Metro State. I disagree with a lot of stuff they're doing, but they are innocent until proven guilty, and I really want to get their side. I would love to have their reasoning and justification. I'm not out here to screw them, but if you look at the videos, it's hard to not look at it and go, there's an issue here. And I would love, if Metro State, if you're watching, I would love to get your side. I think that's incredibly important. I think there has been a lot of bashing of you and your company on the internet, and it's only fair that you get to say what you need to say about it. Let's do it. So, you know what? I wouldn't mind running their company. I feel like I do a pretty good job. So, all right, and some of you who are in the chat right now have commented. Taylor, there's you. Stacy, yeah, Stacy's in here. So your Jeremy's cell phone. This would be a great way to tell your side of the story. Absolutely. Bunch of comments, and here's Carlos, the guy I interviewed for like 15 minutes. I caught him as he was leaving, so we weren't able to talk too much. But I'm really glad, Carlos, if you're watching, I'm really glad we talked. Thank you so much for reaching out to me. Metro State, Jay, you're a liar and a bully, just like I told you you are. I'm taking it easy on you in this video. There is so much more I could have talked about. I promise you, Jay, I'll make you cry if I ever see your idiotic face again. Ooh, we're starting some stuff here in the comment section. You fake valor piece of garbage. I don't care if you really were in the military or not. I would love to have more information on that, personally. Carlos did say that Jeremy has told him that he was in the military as a sergeant, like a weapons NCO, something like that, in these special forces, if I remember correctly. You were never a police officer, you fake valor piece of garbage. Turns out karma's real after all, huh? You idiot. So Carlos, things are heating up in the Metro State fandom. It's a whole thing. So I would love to reach out to them. Yeah, it says he was never in the military, and that's what I'm tracking as well. And Real World Police has been doing a really good job of getting that information. And some of you have been calling me out for stealing their content, and it's true. I've been using a lot of their content. I'm sorry. Hey, what's up, Carlos? I believe it. I believe that you were. Yeah, I can understand that for sure. Yeah, no, I never meant for this to explode on my channel like this. I want to send DeWitt a care package. Be like, thank you for doing so much for my channel. I made a throwaway video, right? My video was never supposed to become as popular as it did. I never expected to be doing live streams about this. And Real World Police, I want to send them a care package to be like, hey, bud, you're amazing, and thank you so much for following through with this. I've started requesting my own information. It is taking some time. That was 11 days ago. So, I mean, there's still plenty of time for them to get it together, get the information I've asked for together and send it to me, if they send it at all. But we're going to see. So, I really I have their address. We have their business address. I might send them a care package just to say thank you for all of this. But do you think we should contact him? I'm going to send him an email. Do you think we should contact him? Or do we want to watch some of the stuff he's done in this new video? I mean, you've basically seen it. It's just him committing more traffic infractions, and then there's this guy in the Porsche who cuts him off, and then Jeremy gets mad, even though he is the embodiment of traffic infractions. So I'm not entirely sure why he would be so upset. I mean, I get that he's upset at this guy, but like, Jeremy, you don't even follow the law on the road. You know? Alright, so we're going to send him an email. And then we're going to call him. And this is important. Because I don't want to be like, you never called or emailed. We're going to do this live on stream. We're going to make that happen. Now, my concern is, the thing I have to be careful of is, the state I'm in, Washington, and the state he's in, Florida, are both two-party consent states. So if someone actually picks up, I have to be very clear that I'm recording him. If they're like, no, you can't record me. Then I say, then you should probably hang up because implied consent, which is basically, you know you're being recorded. If you don't want to be recorded, it is up to you to hang up. Otherwise, there is implied consent. There's a whole legal thing about it. I don't want to get in trouble. I'm trying to do this properly. So we have to be careful of that. I don't think they're going to pick up. I think it's going to record the call, and they'll contact me. We'll see. What will you call him? I'm going to be very polite and professional. Because, again, I'm not out to get them. I take some liberties for entertainment purposes, calling them out. But you remember when we had the first call that I had from an employee, I don't think I was disrespectful. I think, I took a lot of what they said seriously. Because at the time I didn't really have any reason to not believe them. And it was a really good story they told. I think it was just that, a story. I have seen some information that seems to discredit it. But if there's a side of the story I'm not seeing, I want to see it. So, I might get a direct line to the man himself. I think this will be helpful to him if he reaches out to me. Or contacts me back or whatever. So, let's message him. Let me get out of the way here. Let me get my microphone. All right. Ask us anything. We'll get back to you here or by email. They will not get back to me here if my previous experiences say anything. They probably won't get back to me by email. So this is how I tried to contact them before. I sent them an email saying, hey, can you tell me about these things? And they never responded. So I just assumed that they weren't going to respond to anybody. And I didn't follow through with it. So, it's evening there. Good evening. This is Sergeant Blue from the YouTube. Ooh, spelling is hard. It's still hard. Channel Blue Bacon. We're going to do super professional. A representative from your YouTube channel reached out to me and asked me to schedule an interview with your owner. This is true. This is what happened. I would be very interested in taking you up on that offer. Thank you for your time, Sergeant Blue. There's space in there. All right. All right. Good evening. This is Sergeant Blue from the YouTube channel Blue Bacon. My microphone's all sorts of borked right now. All right. A representative from a YouTube channel reached out to me and asked me to schedule an interview with your owner. I would be very interested in taking you up on that offer. Thank you for your time, Sergeant Blue. How do we feel about that? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? I feel like that is professional. I'll let you guys. The problem with I wish there wasn't this delay between YouTube and the chat, because I'll ask a question, I have to wait a bunch. Sounds great. All right, Nasty Nathaniel says it's good. It's good enough for me. We could put a smiley face in it. Should I give him a little kiss? I'm not gonna do that. We're trying to be professional. I was too polite. You're right, but they're never gonna contact me if I'm a jerk, right? That's never gonna happen. And I just, all right. So we're gonna send that. Phew, it's out there. All right, now it's gonna deliver not seen. Please introduce yourself. My name is Blue Bacon, Sergeant. We're just gonna do Sergeant Blue because Blue Bacon just sounds like